I dumped the guy I was seeing right before surgery, and now everyone thinks I'm heartless. He told me his mom wouldn't approve, then begged me not to leave. When he told me his mom wouldn't accept me because I was too old, I should have walked away right then, but instead I stayed long enough to see exactly who he was. He walked ahead of me, ignored me in pain, and treated my home like a dump. The final straw? Crying on my floor with severe stomach pain while he snored in the next room. For a few months, I had been getting to know a guy named Jason. Things were casual, slow, and honestly kind of sweet, until they weren't. We took a week-long trip to a historic city together. Long walks, local food, all the picture-perfect moments you're supposed to have when you're figuring someone out. But in the middle of this adorable travel montage, he randomly drops this bomb. My mom will never agree to us. You're older than me by 1 year. I just stared at him like, did this man really bring me on vacation just to tell me his mother wouldn't approve? I told him, okay, we'll stop seeing each other after this trip, but I still had a few days left before my return ticket, so I stayed back and finished the trip alone in my head. A month later, he showed up in my city and asked to meet. We ended up going on a 2-day trek together, and somewhere on the mountain, he suddenly decided he was ready for commitment. I want to make things work between us, he said. This confused me because last month the problem was his mother, but whatever. I said we could see how it goes. After the trek, he stayed at my place for 3 or 4 days, and wow, those days felt like a lifetime. I felt uncomfortable in my own home. He would leave the bathroom floor soaked. He dumped his clothes all over my study table, right over my photo frames. He walked ahead of me everywhere like we weren't even together. None of this is dramatic or abusive, but it drained me. I was irritated constantly. And then the moment that sealed everything. I had severe stomach pain one afternoon. I was crying loudly. He was napping in the next room. He did not wake up. He did not check on me. Nothing. Shortly after that incident, I was diagnosed and needed surgery. Before the surgery, I realized one thing very clearly. I did not want this relationship. Not anymore. Not after everything. I told him that my feelings were gone, and that my health and peace mattered more than forcing something that did not feel right. He cried, begged me not to reject him, told me he wanted to fix things, but every part of me said no. I would be cheating myself if I stayed. He is not a bad man. He is simply not good for me. So I ended it. And now he is devastated and asking me not to do this. Does ending it make me the bad guy even though he wants to continue?